Travel across Asia and you'll have a lifetime of stories to share. From its sun-dappled beach towns to towering Himalayas, expanse deserts, historical towns, and futuristic cities, Asia is gigantic. It occupies nearly a third of the planet's surface and over half the world's inhabitants reside in its numerous states. Its real power is that it is incredibly diverse. Wherever you decide to go in Asia, you're in for a truly special experience, from amazing food to nice people and beautiful landscapes. Plan your journey carefully, take time to learn, and be respectful of local traditions and customs before jumping into all that Asia has to offer. We're diving deep into Asia's best kept secrets, the kind of places that steal your breath and your heart. From sacred temples to futuristic cities, scenic train rides to ancient ruins, this is your passport to wonder. These are our recommendations for the best places to visit in Asia. At number 13 we have Luang Prabang, Laos. Every morning in Luang Prabang begins before sunrise as hundreds of monks dressed in saffron robes walk quietly through the town's flower-lined streets, while locals gather to offer alms. You won't need a map here. This town touches the heart, shaped by the deep presence of Buddhism, traces of royal dynasties, French colonial charm, and generations of artisans practicing their crafts. Take a walk through the old town, a peaceful area sitting on a peninsula where the Mekong and Nam Khan rivers come together. Here you'll find over 30 temples and the Royal Palace Museum. Spend your days tasting Lao food, watching sunsets by the Mekong, and learning about local weaving at the Traditional Arts and Ethnology Center, or for short, TAEC. Be sure to take a day trip to swim in the beautiful Tat Quang Sea waterfalls. Ride a boat to Ban Shanghai, where locals make rice wine, and explore Paco's limestone caves filled with hundreds of Buddha statues. Next on our bucket list is Bangkok. Bangkok is a city that really has everything. Think about a Thai grandma in a floral bucket hat sipping coffee next to a stall selling old gay magazines, while the BTS SkyTrain rushes past some of Asia's flashiest shopping malls. You could start your morning exploring streets filled with golden Buddhist shrines, stop for a pour-over coffee at a specialty cafe, and end the day watching a street vendor stir-fry a plate of rice noodles. If it's your first time here, don't miss the Royal Palace and the glowing Wat Pho. Make sure to try the street food in Bangkok's Chinatown and explore Chatuchak Weekend Market, where you'll find everything from mango sticky rice to handmade sweaters. If you want to experience more of the city's energy, spend time exploring its diverse neighborhoods. Start with Sukhumvit, which is known for its Michelin-starred restaurants, to Talat Noi, a rising hipster spot with narrow alleys and old warehouses turned into stylish cafes. With extra time, take a day trip to the ancient city of Ayutthaya or cycle around Kokret, a small pottery village on an island in the river. Our next pick is Angkor Siem Reap, Cambodia. No visit to Southeast Asia is ever complete without visiting Angkor Wat, Cambodia's crown jewel that even features on its flag. This enormous ancient temple complex, constructed by the Khmer kings some 900 years ago, towers over the tropical forest in all its glory, with its delicate carvings, towering spires, and courtyards connected by sweeping walkways. Spend at least half a day touring, walking through the galleries where thousands of elegant apsaras, heavenly dancers, are sculpted into the stone pillars and walls. If you have additional time, visit the other magnificent Khmer temples in the 400 square kilometer Angkor Archaeological Park, which UNESCO calls a unique concentration of features testifying to an exceptional civilization. A busy street lined with plants as people pass through under lanterns that hang above. Enjoy the magical atmosphere as you wander Hoi An's lantern-strung streets. 10th on the list is Hoi An, Vietnam. If you question anyone who has visited Vietnam, they would always tell you that Hoi An is one of the places which made a lasting impression on them. Though the old town that's a UNESCO World Heritage Site has added more proportion of tourists to its city over the years, its quaint old town lit up with colorful lanterns still manages to hold on to its magic. Walking along the neon-lit, narrow Bohemian Main Street, lined with hundreds of boutiques and intimate cafes with a backdrop of eye-catching sunsets, is an ageless experience. Hoi An also has a worldwide reputation for its custom-made tailoring, with over 300 tailor shops, making it the world's tailoring capital. You can cycle along winding rural roads alongside the streams, rice paddies, markets, and crafts shops. Whereas nearby Da Nang has increased in appeal as part of central Vietnam's top beach destinations, Hoi An beaches beaches are still perfect for anyone looking for a calm, sun-scorched day at the beach. Take your sense of adventure to the mountain peaks of the Hunza Valley in northern Pakistan. Hunza Valley, Pakistan is at number 9. Snow-covered mountains shield riverine valleys where apricots and cherries bloom in spring and yaks graze in wildflower-filled meadows during summer. This is the ordinary existence of Hunza Valley, a mountainous valley in northern Pakistan that is ringed by some of the Karakoram Mountain's highest peaks. Since the valley was cut off from the rest of the world for decades, the Hunzani community has its own language and cuisine and traditionally boasts of community-run schools as the main reason for the 97% literacy rate of the region, the highest in Pakistan. A spike in tourism in recent years saw guest houses and hotels open up, and you can now fly into Gilgit, the nearest big city that's also the gateway to the country's remote northernmost region. Those who seek adventure, though, opt for an epic road trip along the Karakoram Highway, a 1,300-kilometer-long, 808-mile highway that connects Hasan Abdal near Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, to Chinese Kashgar. With trails to Rakaposhi and Nanga Parbat base camps, it's truly a paradise for trekkers. But there are also plenty of other things to do, like wandering the lively Karimabad Bazaar, hiking the glacial lakes, and feasting on buckwheat pancakes and yak meat burgers. At number 8, we have Ella, Sri Lanka. Embark on one of the world's most scenic train rides, a 6-hour journey from Kandy, the spiritual heart of Sri Lanka, to the lush mountain village of Ella. As the train snakes through misty hills, you'll pass emerald tea plantations, cascading waterfalls, and charming colonial-era stations that feel frozen in time. Ella, once a quiet backwater, has transformed into a buzzing adventure hub over the past decade. At sunrise and sunset, travelers flock to Little Adams Peak to witness panoramic views of mist-draped Ella Rock and the vast valley unfolding below. Adventure seekers can trek through dense tropical jungles to discover the iconic Nine-Arch Bridge, a stunning feat of British-era railway engineering that emerges like a dream from the foliage. After a day of exploration, indulge in sweet, caramelized coconut-stuffed pancakes at a cozy cafe in town. To truly connect with the island's culture, join the women-led Matey Hut cooking school, where you'll learn to craft traditional Sri Lankan curries from scratch, rich with coconut milk, spices, and soul. The Maldives is at number 7. When people think of the Maldives, they often imagine ultra-luxurious resorts and romantic overwater villas only for honeymooners or those with deep pockets. And while the Maldives does boast some of the world's most exclusive island escapes, there's a more accessible side to this tropical paradise that's waiting to be discovered. In recent years, the inhabited islands have opened their arms to travelers seeking authentic experiences without the hefty price tag. Charming local guest houses and boutique hotels now dot many of these islands, offering comfort, culture, and affordability, all just a speedboat ride from the capital. With hundreds of islands to choose from, favorites like Mafushi and Thodo stand out for their easy access and vibrant local vibes. Whether you're snorkeling with manta rays or simply sipping coconut water on a sun-drenched beach, the Maldives delivers magic without the luxury markup. Just a quick reminder, dress modestly in public areas and save your swimwear for designated bikini beaches to respect local customs. At number 6, we have Penang, Malaysia. Perhaps Malaysia's most exciting destination, Penang is an eclectic mix of old and new. The city surrounds itself with a constant buzz of warm energy, the locals are friendly, and the food is excellent. Malaysians call it the country street food capital. From kopitiam, coffee shop breakfasts, to hawker stall noodle dishes, foodies will be spoiled for choice here. As you make your way into the heart of Georgetown, you'll be struck by its world-famous street art. Tour the indigo brick blue mansion that is now a hotel, and spend a day at the Penang National Park that guards the sandy beach. Saturate your day in history, culture, and architecture as you visit the city's numerous temples and clan houses. Starting with the garish Kukong Sea adorned with ceramic mosaics to Keklok Sea Buddhist temple that contains pagodas and colorful pavilions. Pokhara, Nepal is at number 5. Pokhara has it all except the chaos of Kathmandu, and that's exactly its charm. Nestled beside the serene Lake Phiwa, this lakeside gem is Nepal's second largest city and the ultimate haven for weary trekkers fresh from the Annapurna Trail. trails. Framed by snow-dusted Himalayan peaks, Pokhara offers the perfect blend of relaxation and adventure. Unwind in a cozy lakeside cafe, stroll through vibrant local markets, or find peace in centuries-old temples. The family-run homestays invite you to experience genuine Nepali warmth and hospitality. But don't be fooled by its calm exterior. Pokhara has an adventurous streak. Glide across a glassy lake in a rowboat, go whitewater rafting, or take flight by paragliding from Sarankot Hill, where sunrise paints the mountains in gold. Whether you're here to rest, explore, or just breathe, it's easy to fall in love with Pokhara's laid-back magic. Our fourth pick is Seoul, South Korea. For a first-time visitor to South Korea, Seoul immediately feels like the center of the country with no pun involved. The city overflows with high-tech sophistication, with restaurants run by artificial intelligence and robots dishing out meals. And it has a modern futuristic atmosphere nearly everywhere you turn. But underneath all that glitz, Seoul is a vibrant blend of style, culture, and cuisine. Be sure to sample tteokbokki fiery stir-fried rice cakes at the century-old Gwangjang Market, shop in Myeongdong, or trek through Bukhansan National Park's scenic hiking trails, Korea's most popular hiking destination. For a glimpse of traditional times, spend a night or two in a hanok, a traditional Korean house in serene Bukchon Hanok Village, where history continues to thrive quietly with a contemporary world. Third on the list is Bali, Indonesia. To many visitors to Asia, Bali brings to mind the vistas of a tropical paradise with coconut palm-lined beaches and bamboo-constructed infinity pool villas perched over the rolling rice terraces. Whether you are looking for balmy seas, diving, beach clubs, or island scenery with dramatic cliffs, you'll have it all in Bali. While areas like Kuta and Canggu are affected by over-tourism, you can still experience local festivals, peaceful Hindu temples, and warungs, food stalls that are Indonesian way of life when you venture inland. Attempt to visit the smaller hamlets in Ubud or stay in Sigiriya for a more quiet break. Spend time running after waterfalls that lie deep within the thick hedge and organize day trips to the neighboring Nusa Penida Island. Tokyo, Japan is second on the list. We'll admit it, there's nowhere like Tokyo. The Japanese capital with its contemporary art scene, futuristic technology, and Michelin-star dining needs no introduction. Many first-timers base themselves in Shinjuku, which feels like a city within a city, where there's an endless list of things to do. To catch a glimpse of one of the world's most vibrant megacities, visit the Tokyo National Museum, the ancient Imperial Palace, and the Sensoji Temple. Wander through the dim, narrow alleys of Shinjuku's Golden Gai, which has more than 200 bars and restaurants filling the smallest bylanes, which are regularly used by the city's artists. Spend half a day at the interactive art museum Team Lab Borderless. Plan a trip to the city's biggest bustling wholesale market, Tsukiji, and expect to be marveled by a Japanese landscaping at the Rikugien Gardens. You'll also need to gaze at the iconic Shibuya crossing intersection where hundreds of people at once come from all directions. Nothing screams Tokyo more than this. Our number one pick is Hong Kong. For many people, it doesn't take too long to fall head over heels with Hong Kong. A British colony until 1997, this cosmopolitan city's neon-lit alleyways are full of eat-till-you-drop street markets, rooftop bars, retro-themed clubs, and some of the world's best restaurants. Throw scenic hiking trails into the mix, and you've landed at one of Asia's most vibrant cities. For a quintessential Hong Kong experience and something that almost all the tourists seem to do, take the Peak Tram to the city's highest point and wander through the flea market on Aplio Street, where locals frequent the lanes for everything electronic. Don't leave without sampling the dim sum, hearty bowls of wonton soup, and char-grilled meat dishes. And just like that, our journey comes to a close from the misty mountains of Hunza to the glowing lanterns of Hoi An, the sacred temples of Angkor to the buzzing heart of Tokyo. These are not just destinations, they are emotions, memories, and moments waiting to be lived. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or just starting to dream, remember, the world is vast, full of stories, culture, and beauty beyond imagination. So, chase the sunsets, sip the strange teas, get lost in alleys, and dance with the unfamiliar. Because travel isn't just about the places you go, it's about how those places change you. Until the next adventure, keep exploring, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.